We are live, Logan.
Greetings, Shelby. Greetings, other Earth-based internet users.
Why do you say it like that? It's not
For
like
I have ascended to a greater plane of internet existence. I no longer am based on earthly-based wires. My internet comes from the great outer space.
That's lovely. Does that mean it's any better? For God's sake. Hey, it fucks up.
Oh, yeah, that's probably going to happen throughout the night, by the way.
All right. So, yeah, why don't you tell everyone what's going on with you, Logan?
Well, Elon Musk has given me a great gift this day. The super genius himself who invented space internet came to my house and said, you know what? I think you're a pretty cool dude. I think you should have this. I said, oh, thanks, Elon. And anyways, my package of space internet arrived, and I hooked it up.
Well, you had help
Knows
hooking it
me.
up.
Oh, yeah, I definitely had help hooking it up. But just so everybody knows, the feed is probably going to get a little choppy here and there throughout the night because apparently the dish has to go through like a 12-hour like process of doing micro adjustments to make sure it's getting the best signal possible.
Why
And every time
did
that
we
it
stream tonight after you did this? Oh.
I don't know. I mean, I guess I could hook up to my old internet. It's still active.
No, at this point it's done. What happens if everything breaks? Even
It's not going
more.
to break. It's just going to get choppy like probably every few minutes for a couple seconds.
Gotta get
but
that
every time
calibration done. Gotta make
every
sure
time
the
this
dish
dish-
is warm for the cats.
Yeah, exactly. But every time the dish micro adjusts itself, it like makes the internet real bad. And there's nothing I could do about it.
Hi, Meg.
Hi, Meg. I do want to see if what the latency is on this thing. So I'm holding out Quill Lava, and when I say now, I'm going to let go of the ball and it'll throw. I want to see what the time difference is.
When you
So
say
I'm letting.
okay,
So when I say now, when the word now comes out of my mouth, that's when I'm going to let go of the trigger. So I'm letting go of the ball in 3, 2, 1, now.
five Mississippis.
That's not too bad. That's normal. That's what it was before, I think.
That's probably about what it was before.
Okay, that's not too bad. I was hoping that it wouldn't give like any additional lag, but it doesn't seem to have, which is good. Gwen's like, because he was watching Phineas and Ferb.
So I totally noticed that there was like a bunch of Saturday cartoons on HBO Max the other day, and I pointed out to Clayton, and he was just like, "Oh yeah, I already know about that." And I was like, "Oh, bums, sad that I wasn't the one."
He's already
to tell
watched
you
them
about
all.
it." Yeah, apparently.
So about this game, if you look in the item box when you automatically sort, excuse me, I'm choking on water a little bit.
As one does.
These items here, the Firestone, the Razor Claw, and the Electrolyzer, are all evolution items. And I don't know what these two items are, the Black Augurite and the Peat Block. But if you look at the Electrolyzer and the Razor Claw, the very last sentence it says, it's loved by a certain Pokemon. Which
so
means
you have to figure out which one.
Yeah, because I know that the Razor Claw is used to evolve. Don't tell me. I'm not going to remember. But it's a Pokemon Weavile. It evolves Sneasel into Weavile. That's what it is. And the Electrolyzer evolves Electrode into Electivire. But I don't know what these two items do or who they belong to. They're obviously evolution items because it's loved by a certain item. But I remember Meg saying that there are some Pokemon for the new Pokemon that use items to evolve. So I'm wondering if now that I have Ursaring and Scyther, if I can evolve them into the new Bear and Cleavor.
Can I get on my
with these
soapbox?
Yes.
So this is what I don't like about Pokemon games, personally.
Uh-oh.
Because I did not grow up playing this game series. So when I look at those items, I don't just know that those items mean that that's how you can evolve Pokemon, and then it has to be that specific Pokemon that you already knew off the top of your head. It is such a high fucking wall to start playing Pokemon games, and that's why I've struggled so much with the Pokemon games that just came out that we were playing. I got Pearl, and why it's hard for me to do it is because I don't know the things that you're supposed to know going into it already.
That's very true and a very fair thing to be annoyed about. But you can always lean on me, Meg, Quentin. We're super willing and ready to help you in whatever thing that you need help with.
And I appreciate that, but part of the problem also is that I don't know that I don't know.
That's also true. These are very fair things to be annoyed about.
And it is
also I got
infuriating.
Yeah, I get it. I understand. I also got my free 30 Ultra Balls, 30 Gigaton Balls, and 30 Jet Balls.
So it's to the point of where, like, I want to play this game more than I want to play Pearl. Because you're actually playing this game on stream. You teach me things and tell me things, and then I could turn around and I could play it myself and know that information. Where we didn't play Pearl or Diamond on stream. So
yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, that's fair. But this game is more fun than Pearl, I'll tell you that right now.
I seriously considered it, but I was just like, that's another $60 for God's sake. After I just spent all that shit on Horizon.
I pre-ordered the two. I pre-ordered the two new Pokemon games.
Yeah, get them out at the beginning of the year. That way, you use your budget for that.
Meg says, I mean, I don't either. The clue is more certain Pokemon love this, and if you try to just use them, and it won't let you. But if you have clues and stuff in the game that do hint which Pokemon things are for, usually, I tend to just look it up. Yeah, Bulbapedia. I know a lot of stuff about Pokemon. Bulbapedia is my best friend. I've never always on that website when I'm playing a Pokemon game. And Cerebi. Cerebi's also a good, useful thing of information. So this peat block, a block of mighty material that can be used to fuel for burning when dried. It's loved by certain Pokemon. It's not Ursaring or Scyther because neither of them can evolve. Actually, I'm pretty sure Meg said that Ursaring only evolves at a full moon. And I was trying to force the full moon to happen just before stream started, but I couldn't get it in time. But this...
I do like that when you had it selected, it says incompatible on it, so...
Yeah.
Maybe that's how you're supposed to just change out the Pokemon until you fucking figure it out.
If you hover over it and it all says it's incompatible, that means it's just not going to work for them. But if you hover over the black Augerite, look at Scyther. It says compatible, which means...
And Space Internet.
Involve Psycupped, so give a second.
Yeah. Micro adjustments.
Yep. That Space Internet's got... If this keeps happening to the point where it's really annoying, I'll switch back to the old internet that doesn't have these interruptions.
Buddy, I will switch back. I tell you.
Best followers.
What are you talking about? Oh, whatever. I'm way up top just because I want to read back what Quentin said. So Quentin said, I passed all my background checks and drug tests to start working in a couple weeks. Hell yeah. I'm super, super, super excited for you.
That's awesome. The guy came today to hook up my space internet, and I didn't know if he was going to come or not, but I got the Oh, hey, hold on. Meg says full moon with item. So maybe this P block works, but it needs to be a full moon. But the guy showed up. Well, no. Okay, I got a text that the package was delivered, and I was at work. So I'm like, all right, cool. When I get home, you have a handyman? No, I did not have a handyman brawl in the front yard. The other guy never showed up or called or texted me again.
Oh, you found
But
a different one? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I called a guy yesterday. I was playing with Clayton, so you didn't hear this part of the conversation, I guess.
No, I fell asleep at one point with Stream next to me, so you guys were in my dreams as I was sleeping, though.
I called a guy yesterday and I said, hey, I need help doing a thing. And I explained it to him, and he's like, yeah, I could do that. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know when it's going to show up. And you think maybe you can come by Friday or Saturday, whatever works better for you? He goes, I can come by on Friday. Well, I got a notification at like 1 o'clock today that said your package was delivered. So I called the guy, and I was like, hey, it just showed up. Can you come today?
And he's
goes,
like,
"Yeah, I can
absolutely
show up."
not. Fuck you. How dare you ask me to come a day early to make
No.
money?
I would have been like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If that happened, I'd have been mortified. But he goes, like he was checking his watch or his calendar or something. He goes, yeah, I can just come by.
Space Internet.
Was pulling
no,
in,
you came back.
He was
Okay.
pulling up my driveway right when I turned the corner. I saw him pulling up to the driveway when I turned the corner to get up to my driveway.
Damn.
I pulled up and he showed him what I wanted to do. He got in there and he did it. And I got my internet hooked up, and it's pretty good. All right, so I'm going to evolve Scyther with this Black Augurite.
I don't believe you.
You don't believe me?
No.
This is also
this current moment
this-
you're on the peat block, and that's incompatible, so.
Well, I haven't been on the peat block for a few seconds.
Let's refresh that. Woo, buddy.
You should see me saying Scyther ready to evolve. Do it right now.
All right, there we go. I'm back. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna evolve Scyther into Cleavor. This is also an alpha Scyther, so he's real tough.
Oh my god.
I got Cleavor.
You
Him
got
big.
fucking serious, bro.
He's not here to fuck around, Shelby.
Got some big fucking knives.
He's not as big as the one that I fought.
Did you fight one of those last week?
Not last week.
Then I fought one of those in the past week. I was sitting here like, I know I've seen that, and I probably like one-shotted him. So where was I playing? Then I one-shot him, and then I was like, oh yeah, I did have that gym fight.
Yeah, this Pokemon didn't exist before this game, so you definitely didn't see Cleavor.
Then who the fuck was I fighting that looked like that fucking guy with two little arms on the ground?
You said you fought the second gym leader?
Yeah.
Diamond. Pearl in leaders.
But you also fought like 4 people before that, and I don't remember which fight it was. I like that he just collapsed on the ground, fell asleep.
Oh yeah, he's this tired little guy. You? So you fought Gardenia.
Correct.
It might have just been Scyther.
So the one before this.
Yeah. 'cause
Okay, so
Scyther's-
he did exist.
Yeah, Scyther did. Cleavor did not.
Okay. Pikachu.
I also met the prerequisite to evolve Stantler into Weirdeer, so let's go ahead and do that too. I can't evolve it right now. Why? Oh, he's out of his Pokeball.
Get back in your ball, bro.
Do it.
Space Internet! Terrible time, Space Internet. Terrible time.
Oh no. You know what?
You're back.
You know what? I'm just gonna switch back to the other one just for tonight because
Okay.
it's kind of distracting. All right, I'm gonna stop sending you my feed.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna disconnect from Discord as well because it will cut that off too.
Okay, bye.
Give me a couple seconds. I'll be right back.
We can do whatever we want, guys. Wish I had a game I could just quickly load up fast enough to make the joke worth it. Start capturing that game and streaming it. But there's not a game that I could ever load up quick enough before he's going to be back.
All right, we are reconnected with this lowly Earth-based internet.
Oh, so terrible.
Start streaming. Could not access the specific channel stream key. Please double check your stream key. What?
You broke the whole thing, Logan?
I'm just gonna close OBS and reopen OBS. Start stream. Could not access the specific channel or stream key. Why? If it is correct, there may be a problem connecting to the server.
You ask Clay to reset the RTMP or something?
I think Clayton needs to restart the RTMP.
Okay.
I don't know why. It should work, but it's not.
Why are you doing this to me?
Give it a go again, sir.
Okay. I'm connected to something.
All right. He's connected to something that works for me.
Hopefully after the next 12 hours
All
with
right.
micro adjustments. Well, it should only be. I started at like 6:30. So it should just be until 6:30 tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
But for now, we'll just use this lowly land-based internet, I guess. All right. We'll evolve Luxio into Luxray.
Now I'm curious to try the timing on it. Try the old one to count it out. I never counted it out.
Oh, to see how much different it is?
Mm-hmm. Aw. So
Yeah,
cute.
he's a big cat. Hey, don't attack me.
He's
Okay, so
got quite a mouth on him, I'll say that.
yeah, he's large. All right, so on now is when I'm going to let go of the ball.
Okay.
So 3, 2, 1, now.
One Mississippi.
Wow, there's actually quite a big difference between this and the other one.
The other one's worse. It
Yeah,
also
but
it'd
it's
be-
also satellite internet, so. Okay. Blastus Quilava, who's going to evolve into Typhlosion, which is going to be a special, like, Hisuian Typhlosion. Oh, wow.
He looks pretty cute.
It looks a lot... It looks a lot, like, nicer than regular Typhlosion. Regular Typhlosion's like, ah! I want to see the fire. Show me the fire.
Aw, it kind of reminds me of like a shark with gills on the side.
Yeah, Quentin says wait till you get into battle.
It gets better.
Show me the fire.
I like
It looks
the
a lot-
color difference, like the purple versus like
The
the
purple?
lighter purple around his neck.
Those are like the little glands that it has that it emits fire out of. Those little purple spots.
Well, let's go fight a Pokemon so we can see what it looks like.
Okay. I'm gonna make it daytime because I want it to be. I don't really have a better explanation. You know what's funny? Hisuian Typhlosion is the only like starter evolution that I didn't get spoiled about. He's sleeping. It's the only one that
It's taller than you.
So can you guess the other type? I don't know. I don't know what the fire looks like. I don't want to look. I want to guess. I'm going to guess either ghost or psychic. I'm going to guess ghost or psychic, but I don't know what the fire looks like. Hey, ghost.
Hey, hey.
Now I'm very curious about what the fire looks like. But the Typhlosion is actually the only one that I didn't see anywhere in like Twitter or whatever. I saw what the Decidueye and the Shamarat, is that what it's called? Samarat? So this is something that I did by accident off stream. I talked to this guy and then something happened.
Okay.
So I just went back and I didn't save it. I like reloaded the game. Stemurat. Okay. How goes the surveying? You're getting along great out there, as you can tell. Wait, what's happening to Bugene?
Oh, is he going to evolve?
He did.
Oh!
Bugene evolved. Finally, it's become a Silcoon. Just a little longer, and it'll blossom into a Beautifly. It won't evolve into a Beautifly.
Why not?
Because Beautifly or Silcoon evolves into the moth one, not the butterfly one.
Oh, so he's...
Or not Silcoon, Cascoon. Silcoon is the white one. The purple one is Cascoon. See, Wurmple can become either Silcoon or Cascoon, but Cascoon and Silcoon have like predetermined final evolutions. Just a little bit longer, it'll evolve into Beautifly. You could do it, Bugene. No, you can't, Bugene. Cask.
So
the
did the game
Silcoon-
need to do it wrong?
No, I think he just doesn't know. The Silcoon look suits my buddy for sure. Can't wait to see it become as a Beautifly. I just think he doesn't know.
That's very odd.
Beat him up. Fight him. The other thing is, you know how they have the Unone Dex here, this guy.
Oh, you know, yeah.
So this one right here for the W, and I can tell it's W because if you go A, B, C, D, E, eventually this one, it translates to, oh, my friend Terry's playing Animal Crossing. It translates to the left eye atop the village. And I was like, what does that mean? And like the highest place in the village is this building here.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked at that Magikarp, and there's nothing on its left eye. And when you look at this Magikarp, you can actually see it up there.
Oh, I do see
you see the
something next
Unknown?
to it.
Yeah, that's the Unknown.
Oh.
And I'm like,
how the
how
fuck
am I
are you gonna get
supposed
up
to get
there?
that? I'm like, how am I supposed to get that? It's way up there. And then I looked over here to the right, and I saw these railings. Do you see those railings up there?
Oh yeah? Can you run the back of the building then?
And that makes me think, is there a way to get up top? So I did circle the building, and there's no like ladder or staircase at the on the outside.
Maybe.
So I went
inside?
inside. All the way to the top floor. And I was looking around. I was looking around up here, and there's like no thing. But then I realized that every time we came up here to go to the commander's office, a cutscene happened, and then we immediately left. We never actually stopped and looked around. And if you look to the right here, there's a door.
Ooh. Thought it was gonna end up being a hatch.
That's what I thought too. I thought it was gonna be like a ladder or a hatch. And when you got the door, you're on whoops. You're on the balcony here. And then if you come around here, there's the Unknown.
Sure enough.
Beautiful, beautiful eyeball. So I didn't catch it because I wanted to show that off. I know, right? That's what I said. Whoops.
There's so many feather balls. Oh no, poor Meg.
Oh. I didn't even consider feather balls, to be honest, but I don't have that many feather balls.
Sorry, Meg. Quinn says, I didn't even know there were hints to where they were. I've just been finding them randomly. It is pretty neat, though.
Hey,
So
Victoria's playing Shining Pearl.
Is there
Just call out all my friends playing games.
any more that have hints? Or was it just
they all-
that?
If you go to the Unknown decks and like look at all the things, there's like little hints.
So there's for everyone. Okay. I didn't know if it like opened up certain ones at certain times.
Like for C, it says look to the round R W I N E D. No, it's not a W. R U I ruined. Okay, look to the ruined pillars of Celestia. Celestia.
Meg says you can definitely find a handful randomly, but some are real hard without the hint.
These ones I found all randomly. But I was like
I've
looking
always
at
found
the
them
hints.
around landmarks. That makes sense.
Yeah, I was looking around at all the hints, and none of them really like made sense. The only one where I like knew where to look was this one. There's no K. What do you mean? There is a K.
Meg says there is.
A B C D E F G H I J K. In what Pokemon? Oh, for Unknown. Yeah, no, there's not. But yeah. Let's check and see if there is any more quests on the board, which I didn't look at. I probably should have. Nothing here relevant to me. No, Tim, what happened is you actually fell into an alternate dimension where the only difference was that Unknown doesn't have a K. He's having a crisis. Ah, just the person I was waiting for. There's a Pokemon I was hoping you could bring me. I've been trying to make a business of offering the groundbreaking experience of having your photo taken with a Pokemon. But no one around seems to understand the appeal. Perhaps they're just too afraid of Pokemon to get over their reluctance. Wow. Over their reluctance. But I happened to accidentally catch a Pokemon in this photo, and it gave me a brilliant idea. Oh, that's Baneri. If he wants Baneri, I can give him Baneri. I got like 5 of them. See how fluffy it is? How adorably soft? How irresistibly impossibly cuddly? Once people see a Pokemon like this photo, they'll all want to have their portraits taken together with it. But I need to get a better shot of it than this. If you find one, could you bring it here? Well, no, this quest is over.
Just as an FYI, Quentin does say that there's going to be a quest marker on the board if there's anything there for you.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. I did not know that. I think I've got the Pokemon you wanted. Baneri. I need to go through my pastures and get rid of, like, duplicates.
You
There
are.
it is.
You texted me that you were like, I don't know how, but I got a lot
Oh.
more pastures.
Oh, yeah. I started off with 8 pastures. Now I have 16 pastures. And I don't know what happened. Now I have more.
My theory was that because he had leveled up, that then opened up more.
Makes sense. Oh, it's even fluffier and lovelier than I imagined from that photo. This is it. This is exactly it. Let's get a proper shot at once. I was able to get the shot I needed thanks to you and that Pokemon of yours. This should go a long way towards getting the other villagers over their fears and into some photos with Pokemon.
Quint says you're like Clayton making saves in Yakuza. God damn.
I don't get it.
Clayton will like start out the game with 1 save, but at the end of the fucking game he's got 4 saves, and so we have to save every single fucking slot the entire time. Every time we save, it's like, gotta save this slot, gotta save this slot. It's like, oh my lord. Why? Why? How did we get so many saves? Meg says more unlocked, but I don't know why. I literally just got more earlier today for reasons I don't know. So do you have 16 now, or is like maybe 8 more going to unlock at some point? We're going to have 24.
This is the page where I'm keeping all of my alpha Pokemon. I've decided that I want to try to catch every Pokemon as a regular version and an alpha version.
Oh, okay, Meg has over 20. Good. So you will get more.
Okay,
Don't
yeah,
know
it's
the
probably.
exact off top of
If
my
I were to
head.
guess, it's probably related to level, but I don't know.
Quinn says that one time he meant to override the save but kept missing a slot and would make a new one. I mean, but also, like, in this new game, Quentin, how did we end up with so many? We already have 4. And I have no idea how the fuck that happened.
And he has to save over all 4 of them?
I mean, he doesn't have to, but he has to. You know what I mean?
Right,
Yeah.
right, yeah. Well,
Mhm.
I know he doesn't have to, but like he has to. 'Cause I got shit like that. I get it. I get it more than anybody. There we go. I want to look at my quests. So I didn't find any Cherim. I haven't found a single Cherim. Gather wisps.
I was fighting
so I
some
didn't. I barely
Cherims.
touched that. I think I'm gonna wait to like try to collect Will-O-Wisps because it'll be a lot easier once I get that flying Pokemon. Find a Pokemon with 3 leaves on the gray. I didn't find Oddish. Show Bear the completed Pokedex entry for Rosalia. I don't know if I did do some Rosalia stuff.
I'm not sure if that's how it happened, Quentin.
No.
Because there was a lot of that
It was-
he was doing off stream that I wasn't even a part of either.
Battle with Pachirisu. Speak to Ren to learn more about this quest. Marcia of the Diamond Clan lives with Psyduck, and there was I found a Diamond Clan village, and I accepted a quest that was there. So that's this. Psyduck has a headache and needs medicine.
I know how you feel, Psyduck.
Go have a chat with Moral, a local fungus expert, and investigate the mushrooms on Parasects back together. I have a Parasect that can do this. It seems some of my fellow mushroom enthusiasts are looking into a fungus that sprouts from the back of a certain Pokemon. Parasect is its name, I think. If you manage to catch one, I'd love to take it off your hands and do some research of my own. A mushroom foraging veteran of 20 years, I aim to keep my finger on the beating pulse of all fungal fact-finding endeavors. After all,
Look at his name.
I have
his
a
name is
Parasect.
Moral.
Moral.
Mushroom.
Well, I do have a Parasect, and you can have it. Are you sure you want to give me this Pokemon? Yes. This lovely mushroom and all. But where's the Parasect you promised me? You can't be saying this mushroom is actually... Turns around.
Shocked face.
Yeah! The mushroom! It turned around! No. You're saying this is a Pokemon, not a mushroom?
Yeah, you fucking fool.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is a mushroom and it's a Pokemon. It's kind of how it works. And yet, call it a forager's intuition, but 20 long years of picking tells me something is amiss. Yes, I'm sure of it. This thing has turned to look at me just now. It's definitely a mushroom. Ha! Huh. I had you for a minute there. Please forgive my shroom humor. But can you imagine? To think a Pokemon that's really a mushroom. Such a thing is stuff of fiction, right? No, it's a mushroom.
Look how we're getting into a
Candy
fight with this guy. No, you're wrong. No, still wrong.
That boo never came through for me.
Oh, it came through for me.
Oh, there it is. It
Oh,
just popped. All right, what's next? Headache-stricken Psyduck. Battling Pachirisu. Speak with Ren in order to learn about his request. He is not here. He is somewhere else. The fragrance of nostalgic herbs. Find a Pokemon covered in herbs shaped like blue vines and catch one to show it Riza. Well, I have that Pokemon. Is she here?
I like how we don't even have to leave. We already have all the stuff for these.
She is here. She's looking at the only Pokemon that's like blue vines is Tangela. I got a bunch of those the other day. Cascoon. There will be no beautiful life for you, sir.
Don't break that man's heart.
Downstairs. I keep forgetting there's a downstairs in this building. Did you find the Pokemon? The one with blue vine-like herbs on it? Oh, you mean Tangela? Just look at it. A solid lump of vines. And this aroma, this scent I remember.
Oh,
This is
God.
the scent I remember. Yes, these are the herbs from my home. I didn't expect a Pokemon to be so absolutely covered in herbs. I mean, vines. And are the vines moving? I wonder what the Pokemon itself looks like under those. Anyway, thank you for finding it. The fragrance of nostalgic herbs. I got 5 smoke bombs and some candy.
Candy. No. All right, continue, Logan. I'll be right back. Stay.
Oh, okay. Don't worry. I'm only going to take a little bit of your vines to use as herbs. Tim, I actually have them pre-ordered. I have both games pre-ordered. I think it looks really cool, and Fuecoco is my son now. Oh, I have an idea. If I live with a Pokemon like you, I'd be able to enjoy this aroma every day. That lady just took my Tangela. All right, what's next? What are these symbols? Did I put these here by accident? I think I did. Gone astray in the Mirelands, but I thought this was the main quest. Ride on Ursaluna to follow the blue signal to sniff out Arazu in the Crimson Mirelands. Ride on Ursaluna to follow the blue signals to locate Wanda in the Crimson Mireland. All right, I gotta find 2 people in the Crimson Mirelands. I'd go Sprigagido if I had a Switch. Cute to be dead. If I had one, I don't know. I just love his big open mouth. Something about like that big mouth. I just like it. He's a little chubby.
I can't unsee the apple now.
I think he's a pepper. I think he's supposed to be a ghost pepper because he's got like a skull on his face.
I know.
But I
We
did
had a
think
whole
apple when I first
conversation
saw
about
him.
this, but the thing is I can't unsee the apple now. Like every time I look at him, I always think apple because that was the first thing that was said, and so my brain is associating it with it.
Candy truffle. All right, I'm gonna put this back. Actually, no. I'm gonna. Do I still have that Pokemon with me? I do. I'm gonna carry Ursaring with me until I know it's a full moon, and I'm gonna try to evolve it with this Pete Rock or Pete Block. But I don't know if this is the correct item. But I know it needs to be a full moon, and I need to use an item on it. I don't know how I would find that out in the game naturally without Meg telling me, but I ain't super worried about it. Heading outside the village, are we? Stay safe out there, kid. Thanks.
Thanks, brah.
Thanks, bruh. I want to do battling with Pachirisu. That is here. All right.
I saw this reel on Instagram the other day, and it was like me thinking whenever I get a significant other, we'll use words like dear, baby, sweetheart, sugar, I love you, all these things. Like, nah, it turned out to bruh, dude. I was like, I love it when I do that to Clay because Clay's like, seriously? And I'm like, hee hee hee. You've reacted.
I do not like pet names.
I'm fine with them. Like, that was a big part of when Clayton and I were first together. We used pet names. I just do
it makes me
bruh to piss him off or did.
if I'm called a pet name, like I don't really care if I'm called a pet name, but like it feels super weird and awkward for me to use a pet name for somebody else.
My man.
My man.
I'm gonna use that with Clayton later.
Captain Zissou has set me to all sorts of training, but I don't feel like I'm really improving at all. So I came here to train with my partner, Pachirisu. But I simply can't seem to figure out any winning strategies to use the Pachirisu. I've heard tales about you, though. Your strength in battle. Could I ask you to show me how a Pokemon like Pachirisu can truly shine in battle? I want to see you battle with a single Pachirisu, no more, and no other Pokemon. If you think you can show me how it's done, I'll be waiting. All right. I have a Pachirisu, I think.
Haha, smart.
I do. I have a Pachirisu right here. Pasture 16. Nope. Nope. There we go. This Pachirisu, by the way, is level 40, and it's stronger than most of my main Pokemon I have.
Damn.
I have the feeling that throughout this game, I'm not going to have just a team that I have. I feel like I'm going to be cycling through Pokemon a lot. Like, I'll probably have my Typhlosion as my mainstay and be swiping through a lot of stuff. Ready to show me what Pachirisu can do? Let's see it in battle against my almighty Ursaring.
It says it's also an alpha.
What?
Maybe that's why.
Mine is an alpha?
I guess
Tim
so.
says, Logan, did you see my comment earlier about the Wurmple quest? Oh, it is an alpha. That needs to be in my alpha box. I don't think I did, Tim.
Meg says, I cycle my team constantly, and I've never done that in a Pokemon game ever.
Me neither. I have a team that I stick with. Like, I make it early in the game and I stick with it. I need to put this in my alpha box. Whoa. Let's end this fight. Having not played this and seen the start of the quest, I knew that once he named it in prep of getting a Beautifly, would be 1000% definitely be evolving into a Dustox. I didn't even see him say anything about a Beautifly until after it evolved already into Cascoon. Astonishing. That really was amazing. You defeated an Ursaring with a Pachirisu. And your Pachirisu was so pumped and pumped up and eager for battle. It looked like it was fearless. You directed Pachirisu with such an aplomb. That's not a word.
Googling right now.
Me too.
Yep, definitely a word. Autofilled.
Aplomb.
Self-confidence or
I bet
assurance.
I bet when this game came out, the searches for aplomb increased significantly. Okay. All right. You direct Pachirisu with such aplomb in battle. It was clear how well you understood it. I guess all the work you Survey Corps members put into learning about Pokemon does pay off. but we won't be outdone. We'll work hard to reach the same level of understanding. Hachi. Oh, that was a pretty cool fight.
Sit in my lap and fart.
Wow.
He fucking
That's
sat
a-
in my
that's
lap
a cool
and
cat.
farted.
And then left.
No, he's still sitting here with me, and it stinks, and I'm not enjoying it. And he is looking at me like, "Pet me, Ma. You know you love me." Good
You've
God,
brought this upon
child.
yourself, Mother.
Woo! Stop doing it.
Uh,
Makes me
oh,
get kicked out.
you know what else I forgot? I'm ready to level up.
Oh. I need to turn the fan on. You're not getting soft food tomorrow. I'm having to fan my cat's butt to try to get the smell away. Go.
Maybe that's what she wanted all along.
Ugh. Getting old, bro.
Is there a way, and this isn't a rhetorical question, I'm legitimately asking, is there a way to get the Jotoni form, the original form, not the Hisuian form of the final evolution? Well, I guess it would be Jotonian for Typhlosion, but like the original forms of all three starters. I'm genuinely curious about that. I forgot that it was time to level up.
Oh, Quinn says he named his guys Beaufred.
I always thought that
Don't
it was
you fart on the fucking monitor.
I always thought, I mean, I guess I could see that it was set up from the beginning because the guy's name is Beauregard, that he would want a Beautifly. But I just assumed that all the names for the Wurmple would have been just puns off of his own name.
And whenever he doesn't get what he wants, is he just gonna be like, nah, pass. I don't want it anymore.
If you have progress to report, I will judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokedex. This will take me up 2 levels, I think. I think I've leveled up 2 levels worth. You've made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. Halfway done. With this, you have officially attained the rank of 5th star in the Galaxy Expedition team. You can now use wing balls. Wing balls. Pokemon up to level 65 will obey your orders reliably in battle. The reward you earn for your survey reports will be more generous now too. Have this as well. It is a further recipe you'll need for crafting. Probably the feather ball. Oh yeah, the wing ball. Continue to dedicate yourself to completing the Pokedex if you hope to raise higher in the ranks. If you have progress to report, I will judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokedex. Oh yeah, I'm ready to rank up again.
Hell yeah.
You have made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. 4 more.
Damn. Making some serious progress.
Most of that's from the first area, too. I barely even scratched the second area. With this, you have officially attained the rank of 6th star of the Galaxy Expedition team. You can now use Ultra Balls now.
Quinn says you're
Pokemon
now
up
the
to level
same
80
rank as
will-
him.
Oh. Better catch up. Pokemon up to level 80 will obey your orders reliably in battle. The rewards you earn from the survey reports are more generous, too. Have these as well. There are further recipes you'll need for crafting. It's probably the Ultra Ball recipe. Yup. 1 Apricorn, 2 Iron Chunks, and 2 Tumblestone. 2 Iron Chunks. Man, I struggle to find Iron Chunks. I must be looking in the wrong place, but I could barely find them.
Quentin
I've
says he's
obtained
also
a recipe for-
way further in the story, though.
Huh. Interesting. That puts into question how the leveling of your enemies work. Then is it like associated with your own levels so that like it doesn't matter if you focus on the Pokedex first and not the story first, that the difficulty remains about the same no matter where you are? Or maybe I'll just be way overpowered for everything for a little bit. You obtain a recipe for max potions. Oh, cool. To continue to dedicate yourself to completing the Pokedex, blah, blah, blah. And what about again? Can I level up again? No. I'm about a sixth of the way to the next level.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I think now we are ready to go into the Crimson Mirelands and look at some new stuff.
All right.
What am I running there for? Running's for chumps.
Yeah. Why don't you fly? Oh, that's right. Oh, you still can't fly.
I can fly, just only one direction.
Quentin says you may just plow through everyone you see for a bit.
I mean, I'm fine with that. I want to fight with Typhlosion, so I'm gonna fight that Budu. I'm gonna go kill that grass guy. Whoa!
Oh, snap. Not exactly what I was expecting.
Me neither. It looks really cool.
Max says each rank takes longer, I think. I'm about to hit rank 9, and it has been a while since I ranked up.
So I just thought of something, and now I'm afraid I might have screwed myself. Oh no!
Oh, you were supposed to do
I
something?
didn't do any of my Quilava stuff. Oops.
And you can't get another cool lava.
Maybe I can. I don't know. Nobody tell me if I can or not. I want to find that out for myself. There has to be a way. I mean, look at the top. It says I need to catch 5 different Quilavas. So there's got to be a way to get another one at some point. Nobody tell me if I can. I don't want you to tell me if I can. I think I'm just going to stew in this. Oh, I fucked up a little bit here.
Okay, Logan, if you enjoy stewing in that, you knock yourself out, bro.
I don't, but I did this to myself.
So feel shitty about yourself
okay.
because you fucked up. So no one make him feel better.
So here's that diamond camp I found. The Diamond Clan camp. And it's just like a little village of Diamond Clan guys. Also, I think I just have Outer Wilds in my head because I saw this rock and I immediately thought, Quantum Rock, Quantum Rock!
That's great.
This is the lady that wanted the Psyduck medicine for the Psyducks who have a headache. So you found a cure for my Psyduck. Let's give it a shot.
Ow! Back.
Wow, the Psyduck look all better already. What a relief. Thanks for finding this medicine for us. You know, I was a little bit nervous about the Galaxy team before, but
You should still.
you're the... Say what?
You should still be.
I was a little nervous about the Galaxy team before, but if you're the sort of folk that are kind enough to help out total strangers, I guess I have no reason to worry. And what do you call this stuff again? Secret medicine? Gosh, the Galaxy team must be very talented. Maybe I'll visit y'all in Jubilife sometime. The headache-stricken Psyduck got me a max revive. And the Psyduck disappeared. All right, so let's hop on Ursaluna and follow one of these blue trails.
They got a couple hundred years before things get bad. Yeah. But then they go hard bad.
Whoa. Hold up.
Oh.
Hold up.
That's an alpha. He got red eyes. He mad. Also, I was
Is there
promised
any
a
grass
pony.
near this guy? This one's not going to be easy to catch. What do onyx like? I don't have any of that. Whatever that is.
I have no idea what that's supposed to be either.
It's like a mineral or something.
Kind of remind me of rock
Maybe like
candy.
Maybe just like regular berries. Yeah, he's even to like that.
His eyes are fucking up.
Yeah, they're scary.
I mean, not that it's just like that they're leaving a trail behind them. Have you ever seen another alpha do that?
Yeah, they all do that.
Where they trail behind the eyes?
Yeah.
It looks terrible.
Hey, I got it.
Damn. So he'll get that one, guys, but he won't get me a pony.
Well, we're gonna get that pony.
No, I keep telling that. Still don't have a pony.
I like the little doop doop boop doop boop music that's playing after I caught that alpha.
Congratulations.
Every alpha that I've caught, by the way, except for that very first Cricketot, I caught that way by sneaking up behind it and catching it in a heavy ball. I have never fought an alpha.
And is anyone else doing it differently? Are they fighting it?
I'm sure there's plenty of different ways to do it, but
I want to know
That's not how I'm
what in
doing
and
it.
Meg are doing.
I got 5 mud balls. Slow, slow, slow. Ah! That is not slow!
It says I try to sneak it, and if that fails, I fight it. Next is combo, sneak, feed, and catch, and battle.
Oh, that's the person I'm looking for. But that's Arazu. I don't want to think her yet. Well, I might as well just talk to her. She's right here. This is main storyline.
She just be chilling.
Sham. How did it all go with Ursaluna? I helped them. Thanks a bunch, girl. I imagine that she's going, girl. Thanks a bunch, girl.
And I'm just sitting here.
Uh,
When you said that, I went, ugh. My face went like a, ugh.
Ugh. But how'd you find me all the way out here? Ursaluna found you. He tracked me all the way out here by the scent of those potato mochi I ate. That Ursaluna sure is something. I know he's descendant from one of the Pokemon that were blessed by the almighty Sinnoh, but still, wow. My luck's run out, though, as you can most likely tell. I got chased by a Pokemon and sprained my ankle pretty bad as I was running away. It's almost like the world wants to punish me. Oh, there she is. Kalaba. Ah, there you are, Arezu, right? Eek! Mistress Kalaba, I didn't I owe you an apology. That thing on her wrist looks like a... Oh, they both have a thing on their wrist. They look like Mega Evolution bracelets. Or Z-Stone bracelets. Or... or Dynamax bracelets. There's many bracelets. I owe you an apology. I treated you with disrespect, thinking that you were some whelp from the Diamond Clan. I'm sorry for that. I should have treated you better. Huh? Wait, but... It's not your fault that Lilligant became frenzied, nor is it my Ursaluna, nor that my Ursaluna was so enraged. You were trying to help them both, weren't you? I didn't even have the courtesy to listen to you. You'd think someone who'd lived as long as I would be more patient. It's okay. I didn't do a good job explaining myself either. Ursaluna only started acting weird after he got too close to Lilligant and smelled her perfume. She was already frenzied by that point, so I'm sure that's what caused it. Ah, that explains the strange powder I found on Ursaluna. It must have been the powder from Lilligant. But what happened to your leg, dear? I was gathering ingredients to make balms, but I fell and sprained my ankle. See, the reason why I went to Jubilife was to get help for Ursaluna, and I also learned about crafting. But while I was there, I bumped into Professor Laventon, and he told me about the balms you use to quell Cleavor. So I thought I'd make some for Lilligant using her favorite foods. The Galaxy people know all sorts of things. I'd like to learn even more from you, really. Oh, why is he here?
And he shows up with his awesome fucking hair that I still am in love with.
Well, then you'd better take care of Our Lady and get all this mess resolved first. Adaman! What were you thinking, doing this all yourself? Did you think I couldn't help you? Though, no one would blame you for thinking so. Not much of a leader, am I? I've never even... What?
Just love how he's shitting on himself.
Oh, but who would ever love me?
Exactly.
Not much of a leader, am I? I've never even seen the Almighty Sinnoh with my own eyes. And I failed to imagine that Lilligant might have become frenzied too. Listen up, Sham. I'll take the bombs that Arazu made and meet you at the Brava Arena. Don't worry, Arazu. Sham will calm Lilligant, and that will be that. Things should settle down. Head to Brava Arena, Sham. There Lilligant's seat lies. Arazu will be taken care of. My dear Bibarel and I will make sure she reaches her lady. All right. There's some Pokemon out there I don't have. I don't have a Stunky. And whatever that thing is that Stunky evolves into, I don't remember what it's called. El Stink, I think its name is.
That's what my room smells like. It'll stink.
El Stink.
Sticky.
Get out of here, Onyx. You don't see me. Skuntank. You don't see me, Onyx. He sees me!
Oh, you fucked. Get wrecked.
I'm not scared of that Onyx. He's just a little guy. Alright. I need to go all the way up here. I've been up there once. There's a bunch of Ralts up there.
I'm gonna pop this off and pop back on.
What would happen?
Just to refreshing the feed because it got real fucked up. Okay.
Is there a Cricketune out here? Whoa, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Get out of here.
Full 2 seconds
alone.
later.
I'm out of here.
What the
You guys
fuck
are
was like? What
dorks.
was causing that?
There was a carnivine trying to eat me.
Okay.
Oh, there is a alpha licky licky over there.
Oh, fucking hell.
Is it still giving you trouble?
Yeah. It's just now started giving me some serious trouble. Like, it was been fine all stream since you switched over to the old one.
Oh. It's actually really bad on my end right now.
Yeah, it's
Hang on.
it's fucked up again here.
This isn't you, this is me.
Oh, I didn't think it was me.
Listen, it's not you, it's me.
We'll get better with the space internet.
Hold on.
Is that his
Hold
tongue?
on. I ended the stream. I've turned it off.
Okay.
What?
We'll talk about it once we get to the Pokemon back in. Let me know once you're streaming again.
Okay, I'm streaming again. You should be able to get it.
Okay. That's a butt.
I'm gonna catch him.
Is that his tongue? Or is that like supposed to be like a nose or something? What is it that's hanging from his face like 2 feet out?
Oh, that's his tongue.
Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out. Okay, thank you.
His name is Licky Licky after all.
Feels highly inappropriate. Gonna keep my comments to myself.
I feel like that should have been a backstrike, but it didn't give it to me as a backstrike.
Oh, buddy. Come on, fight him, Logan. You got plenty of, strong enough Pokies. Pokemons. Do it. Fight him.
Don't gotta.
Ah. Well, I'm glad you don't have to, I guess. Although I'd like to see a good fight.
And here's just a Lickitung taking a nap.
It's a normal sized. Why did you run away from that
Alrighty.
one?
I run away from all of them. That's like
Cute.
literally my strategy for all of the thing I catch. I throw the ball and run away. Was that a wisp that just appeared over me? I think something's trying to hurt me.
I mean, everything's trying to hurt you. That's
Oh!
kind of the premise of this game. Ah!
Alpha Roserade I almost ran right into.
They're fucking hard, man. That's the Pokemon I'm thinking of. I had to fight one. There was a lot of anger.
Oh yeah, Roserade kind of sucks if it's your opponent. It's pretty good as if it's Pokemon you're using though. So you've come to take it. So you've come. I take it that means you're ready. Of course. Lady Lilligant's a sight to see, even in her frenzy. Behold her and be grateful. I hope we didn't keep you waiting.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Kept you waiting, huh? All it took was one of my poultices to get Arazu's leg all patched up. Kalaba, ma'am, I'm deeply sorry we've had to lean on you so much, especially as we're from different clans. Arazu tried to solve the whole situation herself. I dare say she bit off more than she could chew, and caused some trouble, but her heart was in the right place. Listen, the Lady of the Ridge, Lilligant, is like a dancer, always in motion, always darting about. You'll want to watch her real close to learn how to dodge her moves. That's right. If you keep on dodging, she might get tired out. And that'll be your opening. That's when you can bring out your own Pokemon and prove your might. Don't let me down. Okay.
Don't you dare let him down.
Test your might. Oh, we're just gonna go right into it, huh?
Yep.
But that's not what Lilligant looks like. There's a Hisuian Lilligant? She looks weird. She looks weird without her grass dress.
She looks
I don't like
pretty.
Hisuian Lilligant.
Don't you dare close your eyes. Lilligant. Yep. Okay.
Press Y to dodge. Oh, really?
Yes. Yes.
Whoa.
So she keeps trying to sing at you? Is that like her thing?
I don't know what's happening.
Okay. I don't know at what point it's like this is something new to this game versus this is just something
This whole
established before.
situation is new to this game.
But I mean this Lilligant, like I don't know anything about this. I've never seen this before in my life.
I don't know when I'm supposed to fight her with my Pokemon.
I mean, you've got her more than halfway down at this point. If you want to try fighting her, you can.
There, now.
You've got your little light that comes off of you. We've got a fire that comes off of us, bitch.
She immediately poisoned me. Oh, that was almost a one-hit KO. I should have used strength.
Better be careful. Your screen edge is looking real dark.
Yeah, I don't have very many hits left. It turns red before it like is over. I think I did it. I think I did did it. I did do it. Let's see what real Hisuian Lilligant looks like when she's not all yellow. Oh, she doesn't look that bad. I was thinking that she was the normal Lilligant colors. She looks pretty cool.
Yeah, she does look like she looks cute.
I like it. I got the meadow plate from Lilligant. The stone tablet imbued with the essence of plants. When used on a certain Pokemon, it allows that Pokemon to gain the power of the grass type. I already know what Pokemon it is that I use that plate on, by the way.
Ugh, spoilers.
Well, I'm not going to tell you. I didn't read that first line that he said. I just skipped it. You didn't just save Lilligant. You saved Arazu as well. I appreciate it. First Ursaluna, now Lilligant. You're amazing. You know that? Being all frenzied didn't suit Lilligant one bit. I'm so happy she's back to her graceful self. Lillian. Philip.
Ah, regrets.
Arazu, you still owe somebody an apology. Somebody texted me? No, it's not. It's something else.
It's your internet
Arazu,
trying to
you
figure
still
itself
owe
out.
someone an apology. No, it's my Nest cams. I've been off for 10 minutes. Yeah, my Nest cams were causing that problem a second ago.
Ah,
I forgot to turn them off because I was using space internet at first.
gotcha.
Huh? Oh, don't worry about it. A young one like her is bound to get caught up in a bunch of in some trouble from time to time. Remember what's written in the Cilician ruins? All lives touch other lives to create something new and alive. There's wisdom in those words. I imagine they're the teachings of the almighty Sinnoh itself. Of course, I'd completely forgotten about them until a certain somebody helped me remember. We owe you one, ma'am. Don't try to solve everything yourself, Arazu. You're a warden. Of all people, we should know how to stand in solidarity with others. It's our job to stand side by side with Pokemon. After all. Yes, I know, I'm sorry. Well, I can hardly start yelling at you now after Kalaba wrapped all that up so nicely. Was he going to? Just one more thing, Arazu. I know you were trying to do what you thought was right, and I approve of that. But from now on, do it without keeping things from me. Agreed? Other than that, no need to change a thing. Maybe except maybe to put in some training. If anything else happens to Lilligant, I need you to be ready to protect her like the warden you are. I understand. Let's work together from now on to keep the Mirelands safe, Arazu. I'll be sure to inform Irida that both the Diamond Clan and the Galaxy team helped save Ursaluna. You did well, Sham. All of our different groups finally joined hands to work together today. I admit it was fun. It was a fun day for me, but now it's time I be on my way. Listen, you know me. I'm Adaman, leader of the Diamond Clan, and I worship the almighty Sinnoh, the ruler of time. Time is all about change, and we can't live in fear of that. We can only try to help the time we live in change for. We can only try to help the time we live in change for the better.
Joke's on you,
Something
bitch. I'm not
tells
from
me-
here.
I'm from the future, motherfucker. Something tells me helping you folks out will help me do that. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for everything, Sham. I think I'll stay and talk to Lilligant for a while. What happened, Lilligant? Stupid idiot. How'd a kind-hearted Pokemon like you end up all frenzied, huh? I thought though it's not like I'm perfect, I hid things and lied and couldn't even keep you safe. I'm real sorry about everything. Lady. Report to the commander. You see that sky tumblestone ore over
Something's
there? It's
sparkling.
glowing. Oh, I think Quentin said that means that there's rare elements there or something.
Yeah, he did say that.
Oh, my Sarava can evolve. Let's do that.
Gassy boy's back. So if you hear me make a noise, it's because he's trying to choke me out. Huh? Speaking of Disney jokes, whenever Logan was reading all that, he said someone said something that made me think of, "We're all in this together," and I was like, "All right, kicking it High School Musical style, Shelby, yeah."
I have not seen those movies.
What the fuck?
I never saw them.
What?
Oh, sorry, you must not have heard me. What I said was I've never seen any of the High School Musical movies.
I'm sorry, we can't be friends. I was obsessed
I'm not
with
against seeing them.
when I was in
I'm not
high
against
school.
seeing them. I just haven't.
Oh my goodness. I think I even had, oh, you know what? We're just gonna, some secrets some things in our past deserve to stay just where they are.
What?
Nothing. I was gonna tell you guys something very embarrassing about my childhood, and we're gonna leave it alone. We're not gonna.
I thought you were talking about a secret between you and me.
No. It was just secret. The internet doesn't need to know that about me. And
I was about to
tease
say,
me
I'm pretty sure the
forever and
biggest
ever.
thing that I'm pretty sure the biggest thing that would be considered a secret between you and me has already been told. So,
yeah.
congratulations, your Starava has evolved into Staraptor. Staraptor got the idea of a new move.
Tartio, are you not a fan of High School Musical? What?
Not a full moon tonight.
What?
I think he's booing me for not having seen it.
Oh, yes.
Oh, see this little alcove here?
It looks blue. What?
I came here one time, and there was a bunch of sleeping.
Oh no, I'm not ever sharing that shit. Nope, we're gonna let that one just go by the wayside.
I think this is where I saw them, but I saw 2 sleeping turtwigs, and I caught them.
I highly approve of drinking games with High School Musical movie. Absolutely, that would be.
Oh, dude,
great.
I'm down. I'm down to watch the High School Musical. I'm not against seeing it. I just I have nothing against it or any reason to not want to watch them.
But
I
my
just haven't.
quote my drinking games now for that would be like instead like candy games.
Oh, just eat candy
I
instead of
just eat
drink.
candy every time it triggers. Oh no, I guess I have to have another hug.
Oh man, I guess I got to eat more Reese's Pieces.
Oh, such a shame.
I like
that
how
crab
he
one.
holds his little hand up.
It's like
He covers his mouth like, "Oh, are we going to fight?"
yeah, it's like delicate like don't run away. Okay.
I don't need to fight that Graveler.
Max says no tummy ache. I mean, it could be worse. I'd rather eat a piece of candy than drink. That'll just fuck you up. Remember Tuesday? I don't know if you were here for this too, Meg, but on Tuesday I had one alcoholic beverage and was fucking toasted by accident. And it wasn't a heavy drink. It was a very small drink. Slept like a baby that night.
Oh,
My
it's the
God.
guy who I'm predicting is going to be the final the enemy of the game. You're a real wonder.
Thanks.
I saw light to say what?
He said I was a wonder, and I said thanks.
Oh. I saw light disappearing into the space-time rift. Quelled another frenzied Pokemon, have you? This
Nick says
guy's
that's a
evil, dude,
female.
I'm telling you. Huh?
Nick says it's a girl, not a boy.
Volo's a girl?
I don't know. She just said girl. Unless she's making girl like to me for
Oh,
being
she's
drunk.
saying you. She's talking to you. She's going, girl,
Gotta
you gotta
prep.
prep harder.
Meg, I literally I got the drink because it was at the Torchies, and I was like, that's cute, and it's like a retro game theme. I'll get that. And it was like 6 ounces. It just had a little bit of Bacardi rum, then it had a little bit of like, I don't even know what the fuck was in it. But I just drank it, like, before I even got my tacos down. It was good.
So the guy who's going to end up being the enemy of the game, calling it right now, says, we still don't know what's causing the lightning that frenzies these Pokemon, but you just go on rescuing them without even a hint of trepidation. You might even change the entire course of the history here in Hisui. And I definitely want to be in the good books of someone like that. Let's stay in touch, friend. Evil.
It's not evil.
He's got to be evil. He's got like that aura. He's got like that feel to him. From like, listen, I've been playing Pokemon games for a long time. That dude's gonna be bad. I'm telling you right now.
I don't know, Meg. He just hates Volo.
I don't hate Volo. I don't know anything about Volo. I'm just getting a vibe off Volo. I'm getting that vibe, you know? When you know nothing about someone, but they give off a vibe, and you're like, I don't know about this guy.
Trying to have a way to like take it and turn it on you, but I couldn't come up with one. I know,
What,
Steve. I keep
give off a
telling
bad vibe?
Logan I want to catch a pony, and still nothing. And Steve's in an ad. I hate that.
Your Pokemon catching efforts are quite clearly bearing fruit. How'd you report them? I don't think I caught anything. Oh, yeah, I caught a couple alphas. Steve's booing the ad. Don't boo me, I'm right. You just gave me 2 cents.
Steve's out. Bye. Bye.
Watch the whole ad. Don't skip. Give me 2 more cents.
It's like not even 2 cents. It's like point.
It's probably like a fraction of a cent.
Yeah.
We
No, we
usually
don't, Steve. He's killing me. It's not
We're
letting me
going to
do it.
do Big Pony right now. We're doing Big
No,
Pony
no,
right
no.
now.
That's what he
We are
keeps
on the
telling
way to do Big Pony.
me. Don't believe him.
Don't believe me. But to part the kimono a little bit, I'm pretty sure we make about 20 cents a month from ad revenue. I know we're raking in the big bucks. We're kind of up there with the big wig streamers. We're
Can we
kinda
also
epic like
not
that.
part that kimono? Like, keep it covered. Keep all parts of the body covered with the kimono. Thank you.
No, like dick out kimono.
No! We're gonna get our channel canceled.
Party. Quick, turn on my webcam.
Getting
Why
like
is it way
just
down
your
there?
head. I don't know.
Why is it way down
there?
All right, so let's get this dick out.
No, I will end this channel. I will end the stream. What was I threatening to end stream for the other day?
I don't remember.
Oh, if you fucked up my relationship with Jal. And
Oh,
go talk
yeah,
to
no,
fucking
that-
Carrie. I
that-
was like, I will end this stream.
Listen, that was good. We were squared away. Found her by the scent of my mochi, did you? Of course you did. When you have a level of skill, your handiwork can be recognized from a mile away. Remember to be thankful for getting to eat such masterful. Man, this guy sure is a humble bragger over here.
Mm-hmm.
Remember to be thankful for getting to eat such masterful mochi when you come for dinner later. But first, don't you owe Kamado a report? Your meal can wait. I don't like that guy. He was mean to us, and now I find him very off-putting.
I don't like his green mustache. It's weird. Please drive safe, Steve.
Yeah, don't chat and drive. And the whole channel. Don't chat and drive. You can listen and drive, but don't watch or chat.
Y'all, it's fucking March.
I know. I only have 1 month of tax season left, though. That's pretty cool.
Fuck me. I know that sounds
got a
great
month
for
and
you, but
15 days.
fuck, I gotta do my taxes quick.
I haven't even started mine yet.
So many things to do.
Corporate taxes are due on the 15th of this month. If anybody owns a business and hasn't filed your taxes for that business yet, get it in.
Get your shit done.
Corporates are due in 12 days. Wait,
What?
where's
Sparkle.
where is he?
Sparkle.
Where's Big Pony?
Sparkle. Big Pony's like, I'm fucking get out of here. Sparkle. For God's sake, get the sparkle.
Oh, that up there, I can't reach it.
Oh. Oh. Why can't you climb?
I can't climb. I gotta fly.
So you lied to me.
It
It is raining. So that I was joking about the pony not liking rain, but I guess pony not like rain.
does the weather affect Pokemon spawning like that? I mean, I know it did in Sword and Shield, but I didn't. I mean, I don't know why I didn't. Of course it does. Makes perfect sense. All right, well, let's go sleep until it's not raining anymore. Excuse me, sir.
I
Excuse
was
me.
totally just messing around, but I can't believe pony actually does not like rain.
I didn't realize that the weather could affect Pokemon spawning.
Absolutely. Says Matt.
It makes sense that it does. It did in Sword and Shield. I just never thought about it. Still raining.
Stop fucking raining! Logan finally is gonna let me get a pony, and little stupid freaking game is like, no pony for you.
We're going to catch Big Pony, whether this game likes it or not.
Is it still raining? I can't tell. No, I don't think
No,
so.
it's not raining. Yeah, there's Big Pony.
Oh God, it wasn't there, and then all just all of a sudden loaded in. Gonna get big pony, big pony. I want to be able to ride the big pony. Forget weird here. Pony.
We got Big Pony!
Yay! Rapidash. Level 40. Pony. Yeah, Steve, we got Big Pony. Alright, I could die
Steve,
happy.
are you driving and chatting?
Nah, hey, Steve was at a stop sign, right, Steve? He's at a stop sign. Traffic light, whatever, sorry. Hell yeah.
Steve, no!
He's talking about hell yeah for the pony.
Oh, okay.
You know what I need to check? Lego website.
Oh, yeah, to get the long neck. Or big neck, or poop neck, whatever it's called.
Oh. Steve CC just parked.
Okay. There's another alpha that's in the wrong box.
Oh, damn. Steve says I live 5 minutes from work. Very
Oh, dang, that's
convenient.
pretty good. So, wait, Because I know you changed Publix recently. Did you change from a Publix that was further away to a Publix that's closer? Because that rules if true. Here's a small pony. That's an alpha that I found.
Yeah, I still can't pre-order. Ponyta.
Bonita. Where's that rapid?
Logan, this comes out May 1st. So you need to schedule yourself to come visit after that date. Because if you come before then, I am not waiting for you to come again. I'm fucking doing this
Perfectly
Lego set
understandable.
by myself.
Perfectly understandable. I will not visit you until after you have received.
But you can't anyways because tax season.
Yeah. Like, I'm not going to be able to come until at least May, so. So here's Small Pony. And here's Big Pony.
Holy fuck!
And let's go talk to this guy one more time.
I'd be like, look at all my ponies.
Let's get a standard pony in here so I can show you what a regular ponytail looks like. So here's a bog standard pony. Here's a small pony.
Oh, he little. He a little boy.
And here's Big Pony.
Oh my god. I love the size progression on that.
I wish I had a regular Rapidash, but I'll bet you that the regular Rapidash is about the same size as an alpha Ponyta.
You think?
Also, listen to how deeper the voices are when they're alpha. Like, here's regular Ponyta. Here's alpha Ponyta. Okay, why are you attacking me? Okay, you're going back in the ball.
He's just not used to being. He's not tamed yet. He's still getting used to it. Quentin says it probably is. Thank you, Steve. Steve subscribed. It said no more ads.
Oh, if you sub, do you not see ads?
No. Quinn says,
did not-
begone ads. Begone stream. Let me refresh that.
Okay, so let's put
back.
regular pony away.
Oh, fuck. Steve says, ad-free viewing for subbers.
I did not know that was a thing.
Steve says, however, I might have Chrome extension. Now,
every time
Logan.
I find a... Say what?
I was calling Steve. I was calling Steve Logan because you do that.
Oh. Steve, if you wouldn't mind sending me a private message that may or may not have something to do with said Chrome extension, I'd appreciate that. Because every time I find something, it works for like a day, and then it stops working. It's really annoying. Okay, I want to get these guys out of here. What? Okay, well, let's leave. Oh, we're gonna have to talk to this guy because we caught a Rapidash. We didn't have one before. I see you've caught one Pokemon. Care to report your findings? Yes. Oh, thanks, Steve. I caught one Pokemon. I caught one Pokemon for the first time. I caught one Pokemon using a backstrike, and I caught one Alpha Pokemon. Some would say I caught 4 Pokemon, but we all know the truth.
But it's only one.
Oh ho! It seems like you've made some new observations. Let's have a look at that. Rapidash. It went up 5 levels from 1 catch. Oh, because I've seen it use Fire Blast before, but just now I caught an alpha specimen and a regular one, and because they have the arrows on the left, I got 2 points for each of those. So it went up 5. Or went up 4, it was 1.
Oh, arrows on the left. Okay. God, that took me that long to figure that out, what you said.
Oh, sorry, I could have stuck around and explained
No,
it
no,
better.
it was just... It was fine. It was just too much. My brain.
Short-circuited your brain with too much Pokemon information?
My brain's kind of short-circuited anyways right now. It's just work is very tough on my brain right now.
Trust me too.
I had to take another Monday off. Took this Monday off, like the last Monday a couple days ago, and then I'm taking the following Monday off because it's that bad right now.
Oh boy. All right, let's see what the commander has to say. So you successfully calmed Lilligant. Excellent. There may well be times when the Galaxy team will be forced to fight against Pokemon, but it is for all the sake of creating a new. But it is all for the sake of creating a new home for ourselves, free from war and strife. A stranger falls into our world from a rift in space-time. Then frenzies are all induced by strange lightning, which likewise falls from the very same rift. But you have no connection to the lightning.
Nope.
Isn't that right?
Nope, it wasn't me.
I mean, we didn't do it on purpose if we are. We may need to investigate the rift itself to prove your motives are beyond
Impugning.
Impugning. That's a fucky word. Are beyond impugning.
Hold on, I want to see if that one autofills from people. No, it didn't.
Mission complete.
Oh, fuck. Once this is all
What?
done, I got something to tell you.
Uh-oh. Is it Stinky Tooties?
No, he's on his bed over there.
Oh, okay. There you go. Piping hot potato mochi, fresh from the stove. This fucking guy. Now this is the life, eh? Enjoying tasty potato mochi with friends, sharing the latest findings from our Pokemon research, and on topping it all off with a good night's sleep. Truly, who could ask for anything more? I mean, I wish I had Reddit. Actually, I don't. Actually, sounds pretty nice not having the internet.
Yeah. Sounds very relaxing.
Truly, who could ask for anything more? Sure, it's nice, yet I keep doing the same thing day after day. Is it really getting us anywhere with our research or carving out a life here? Oh, right. Have this here. Oh, right. Have this flashy new recipe, Sham. It ought to scatter those gloomy thoughts. Scatterbang. What's a scatterbang?
I don't know.
Come on now, don't worry yourself. So, my boy, as a wise man once said, trust in yourself and you will find your way. These words are worth taking to heart. As long as we truly believe in ourselves, I'm sure we'll even complete that Pokedex of ours someday. The
Quentin.
next day.
That makes a valid point. You also have a phone connected to God, pretty sure you could access Reddit if you wanted.
But it's just posts from Arceus, and he's just complaining about Pokemon games on Reddit. The graphics look bad. Ugh, they're running out of ideas. Morning, sleepyhead. Hey, Razu's here. You'll never guess what. I'm going to start working
Chicken
at the
butt.
hairdresser's shop. Now you'll be able to try out my own original hairstyles. Isn't that super exciting? You know, I was thinking how boring it was that there were only like 3 hairstyles you could choose from.
Meg's hair looked blue in the picture she posted in Discord earlier, and I really liked it.
Yeah, Meg's hair is the same kind of hair as mine, but blue was not an option before. So maybe I'm going to go talk to her after this, see what new hair we can get. Oh, I'm still going to be Lilligant's warden and all, but I'll be burning the candle on both ends. But I can make it work. Don't you worry.
Wasn't really worried about you, kid. Sorry.
Anyways, come over to the hairdressers when you can, Sham. I'll give you a killer hairstyle. She says as she snips Scissors' clothes. I'm pleased that you have found a worthy successor to your establishment, Edith. Mr. Commodore, sir, so about that whole Ursaluna situation. If you were to work here in Jubilife Village, you are family to us, no matter who you are or where you came from. Welcome, Arezu. And you, Sham, will you come with me? Am I about to get in trouble? To Prelude Beach?
Okay.
That's where we started. That's where we woke up.
Okay. Wonder if we're gonna get in trouble, like you said.
Kind of feels like we're about to get in trouble. These people have just arrived here in Hisui. They live together. They will live together with us in Jubilife Village. When we, the Galaxy team, first arrived at this land, we came ashore on Prelude Beach. It is where we began. It is where everything began. This is where a new life for you will begin, as well. We've heard that the Hisui region is inhabited by many powerful and frightening Pokemon. But we've also heard that the Galaxy team knows a great deal about Pokemon and their mysterious power to help Jubilife Village grow. Indeed, you have both heard correctly. And the reason such tales have reached your ears is largely thanks to Sham here, one of our Survey Corps recruits. Though the combined efforts of all of our team members let us continue to develop our village and thrive here in the Hisui region. We look forward to doing our part, Commander. The advancement of our understandings of Pokemon, thanks to the Survey Corps, has extended the areas where we can operate safely. This is what allows us to welcome in newcomers like them. Sham, you truly do love Pokemon, don't you? Not really. I can't believe you could say that.
Dad.
Ew, no.
No,
I
I'm
hate
not in love with
Pokemon.
them.
I hate Pokemon. The graphics are terrible. I do. Pokemon have done grave Pokemon have done grave injury to many of our fellows in the Galaxy team. And yet you still you still find love for these creatures in your heart. I suppose it is a necessary quality for one in the Survey Corps. Remember this, though. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It is imperative that we study them and learn all we can about them, whether we wish to live alongside them or not. And be warned, as the leader of the Galaxy team, I am prepared to make harsh decisions in order to protect Jubilife Village. Excuse me, it kind of feels like we're about to get in trouble. Excuse me, boss. Irida from the Pearl Clan is here. Good. I believe I know what she's here about. As for you, Sham, you should see yourself You should see for yourself how Jubilife Village is changing thanks to your Survey Corps' efforts. Then you can come to my office. Kind of does feel like we're about to get in trouble.
Yeah, I don't.
Kind of feeling nervous about getting in trouble.
Well, I
Look how
do
big this guy is.
run back. Oh, good lord, he big boy.
He large. Anyways, while I run back, what?
So I was gonna tell you what I thought about earlier. So this morning
okay.
I was having a bunch of tech problems with my work computer, and I had a bunch yesterday with my mouse and my keyboard not connecting to my laptop. So I have a laptop, and then I have it on a docking station, so I have it like set to go to a monitor, so I can look at a big monitor instead of a tiny laptop screen. And then of course I have a wireless keyboard and mouse. Well, they were messing up yesterday, and so Clayton and I finally figured out how to kind of get it sorted out. I had to change. I went through 2 mouses, and neither of them would work, and so I had to get my tiny little shitty Logitech mouse, and I'm using that one. And this morning they fucking broke again, and I was like,
oh no.
And so Clayton was still sleeping, so I kind of rigged it so that it would work temporarily, and come to find out, 45 minutes after restarting my computer over and over and over, Clayton realized that I had somehow killed one of the dongles for the keyboard. I have no idea how I managed it, but I managed it. And he's like, I don't know what's going on here. It might be something with your computer. Your laptop may be frying these USBs.
USB port?
Yeah. So leave it to me to fucking figure out a way how to absolutely fucking break shit.
There's a cherubi outbreak here.
I fought so many of them the other day.
Wow. I would not use that port anymore.
Nope.
What a tale.
That's
what a
he
remarkable
said.
tale that was. The Pokemon that it belonged to must be a wee little thing. It was hiding behind some rocks when I found it, with not but a tail poking out. But it was a tail I'd give anything to see again. Think you can catch the Pokemon I'm talking about? Its tail was elegant. It's swirly like a spring. That's a cat Pokemon, I believe. I don't remember its name. Come show it to me after you catch it. I'll give you a nice reward. I don't have one. If it's the Pokemon I'm thinking about, I don't remember what its name is. I don't have it. I believe it evolves into Liepard.
You gonna look it up?
Yeah, tell me what evolves into Liepard. What is that? A bit more to go to the harvest time. Miller. Nice to meet you again, Miss Survey Corps. You got great timing as always. I want to make the field even bigger, see, but we don't have enough helpers to keep them watered. If you lend us one of your Pokemon who knows water-type move, we'll be mighty grateful. I'll give you a water Pokemon that probably knows a water move. Did you bring us a Pokemon that's got a water-type move we can use? None of these Pokemon except Psyduck know a water move?
It says the evolved form of Purloin.
Purloin, yes.
I'm
It's
gonna
got
look
like a
up
spring tail. Does it look like a curled up spring?
I'm gonna look up Purloin right now.
Yeah. Psyduck.
No springtail. Just a tail.
Then I don't know what it is off the top of my head. I'll figure it out though. I'll find it, catch it. I have a cream puff from a real good bakery. I am jealous. I love cream puff.
I know what it is. Or what it could be. I fought one of these. I was fighting some Galaxy members.
Is it a cat with a
Glameow.
tail?
Meow.
Glameow.
Meow.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. That's the one I was thinking of. I just thought of the wrong name. It evolves into Purugly.
Like that's harsh.
Creme brulee cream puff. Steve, I'm jealous. I love cream puffs. There's a bakery near where I work, where this old man used to bake all these like baked goods, and he used to make these really good cream puffs, but he passed away a couple years ago. They were so good. Are you sure you want to give up this Pokemon? Yeah, you can have a Psyduck. I don't care about the Psyduck. I'll probably find a bigger... You know what? I should give him a Gyarados.
One of these days, I'm going to make homemade creme brulee.
You made creme brulee.
No.
Oh, no, you didn't. Jordan did.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm done.
That totally
was some
wasn't
fine work.
Shelby just, doing magic, camera magic on that.
What? No, it was Jordan Ramsley.
It's definitely creme brulee.
That's some fine work. Any crops we plant here will do great. And it's all thanks to you two. I thought you made like 2 real ones and a fake one to use hairspray on.
No. I did
No?
not make real creme brulee. I
Was it
used
like-
something
like
that
cheesy
looked like creme brulee and put that
Oh,
in.
wasn't it like vanilla pudding with sugar on top? And then there was a fake one though, one that we didn't intend on actually eating. Were they
Yeah.
all fake?
I mean, it was still vanilla pudding with sugar on top. Like, it's not going wrong, but I did not do a true creme brulee
Hmm.
in itself because that would have been
I thought
a
I
waste
remember
of egg.
there being a real creme brulee involved in that.
I mean, we go out anywhere and there's creme brulee. I always order it. And you know how many creme brulees I ordered on that fucking cruise? Woo, buddy.
Dude, I didn't have any creme brulee on the cruise.
What's wrong with you? Oh, that's right. You didn't eat at our
Yeah.
table.
No, I was sat at a different table. Honestly, your table looked like way more fun than our table. I wish I was at your table.
I mean, I was at that table, so, like, of course we were fun.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I think I'm gonna pull out one of those Gyarados that I caught because I caught like 3 of them. They obviously don't know any water moves, but I could probably just change their move to have a water type move. And I'll swap that Psyduck out for a Gyarados because I think that'd be pretty funny. Oh, look at this!
Logos at the kids' table. That makes sense. What the fuck's going up there? What's building there?
They're building something.
Because the new people we brought?
Yeah.
Cool. So it's the village is going to keep expanding.
Also, the music is different. It's like more. It's more.
Uplifting.
I thought the old song was really boring, and I was tired of hearing it. I'm glad it's changed. Where is them Gyarados? There's one of them. Yeah, it knows Water Pulse, but it didn't have it equipped, so it wouldn't work. Alright, let's go back over there and swap out that Psyduck for Gyarados. I don't think it does anything to have like a bigger Pokemon or a stronger Pokemon in like the agriculture like section. It just depends on what you want to look at, I think.
Then I would put Big Pony.
Big Ponies doesn't know any water type moves.
Fuck. Just want to look at Big Pony.
Yeah, so now we got Rock Snake. And we got Float Snake.
He does not close his mouth.
No, there's like pictures of like the anime with his mouth closed, and he looks weird. He looks weird with a closed mouth.
Interesting that you say that.
Why?
Just that it's. You would think they would be the opposite.
That he would not look weird with a closed
Yeah,
mouth?
they would look normal because, mouths are usually closed.
I mean, yeah, but he looks weird.
Guess it's sort of just what you've been used to all your life.
Okay, what's next? Okay, we got this quest here. I like that the town builds up as you go through the game. I like that a lot.
That is very cool.
Somebody here's got a quest.
Did we go look at our hair?
We didn't.
I didn't think
I was
so.
gonna do that when we went through because there's like 3 quests up in that line.
Okay.
Who's got? You don't got the quest. Who's got a quest here?
Did you just pin it and there's no quest there?
I think I went in the wrong door.
Ah, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, this guy's got a quest. He looks sad.
Eevee.
Why is it that? Why, if it isn't one of the youngins from the Survey Corps, good thing you dropped by. I need some help making friends with. I need some help making friends with this Eevee. Think you can lend me a hand?
Give me the Eevee.
Kanala, my granddaughter, brought the little guy home with her the other day, and I want us to be on good terms. That's your favorite. After thinking long and hard, I've decided the best way to win Eevee over is to have is the old-fashioned way, through tasty treats. So I'll be whipping up a special snack from my hometown. Some of the ingredients for it that don't grow here in Hisui, but I found a few local berries and things that'll make good enough substitutes. 3 stalks of hardy grain, I have that. 2 hoppo berries, I think I have that, and 1 raspberry is all I need. I definitely have the raspberry. I'm counting on you. So, yeah, I just need to get the raspberry out of my inventory and I can finish that. Yeah, boy. I'm really glad that the music changed. I was so tired. Oh, look at this. The restaurant guy has a sign now. Like a little
Ooh.
flag.
Is there something on this building? Nah, the big building.
This one?
Yeah. Nope. Okay. I thought I saw something sparkly. It just caught my eye.
I'm
There's a
trying to
man
see if
down
they did
there.
add
What's that?
anything. Because I'm pretty sure when we started the game, those magic carp weren't there. I think
Yeah.
they appeared later. Yeah, I saw this too. I don't know what this guy's deal is. Fancy buying a sweet treat? Can I interest you in a candy? Here is the candy stand. You can purchase experience candies to raise your Pokemon experience points. Oh, I can just straight up buy experience candy? And it's not that expensive? I mean, it's pretty expensive, but like for what it does, I feel like that's pretty cheap. Very interesting. Ah, that Tauha. That's what he said. Ah, that Tauha. Welcome again, valued customer. You've arrived in the nick of time. I'm afraid Tauha is refusing to do business with me again. He won't listen to a word I say. So would you please persuade him for me again? I'm sure you'll get somewhere if you bring 3 pop pods as a token of goodwill. Perhaps after this, he'll actually accept me. I don't know what pop pods are. I don't have any, though. My hairstyles are bold and stylish. Hey there, in the mood for a style change? I'm going to save the game, and just in case I don't like what she has to offer.
Okay.
And I don't lose my money.
Good call. Good call.
Oh, look, I got the Lilligant stamp on my trainer card.
Ooh. Still don't know how to fix that picture.
Hey there, in the mood for a style change? hairstyling, $500. Great, come on inside. Come on down. Grab yourself a seat. I like how the old lady's just chilling in her retirement bed. Okay, so what'll it be? All kinds of new stuff. Because Shorn, it was like these were the only ones that were there before. But all of this stuff is new. Middle part, side part, twin tails,
Oh, these are cute. I like all these.
curled. I think this was there before as well. Braids. Yeah, this one was here too. So middle part, side part, and twin tails. I kind of like twin tails.
Kind of cutesy for her age, yeah.
Slate was there. Black, white. Oh, black and white are new. No, they're not. White is new. Crimson. Blue. Peach pink. Kind of like the blue. It matches my outfit and my glasses.
I love the blue. Love blue.
Gotta make my eyebrows match too. Wow, you're going for a big style change, huh? Just checking. You're really okay with this?
Yes.
You got it, girl. Here goes nothing. And we're done. Not a bad look, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, great.
Last thing, hat or no hat? I'll wear it.
Steve
Gotcha.
approves.
Oh, it looks good with the hat. I like the hat.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming now. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Drop by again sometime, you hear? I'll keep polishing my skills, which tells me that she'll probably get more haircuts later.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the clothier has something to say. There's a Pokemon I think it would be perfect inspiration for a new design. It's a species called Shellos, you see. I have not seen any Shellos. I've heard it has different forms depending upon where it lives, with different coloring too. If I could just compare its different forms, I'm certain I'll be filled with inspiration. Could you show me Shellos' different forms? One can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands, and the other can be found in the Cobalt Coastlands. Never been to the Cobalt Coastlands. And the picture guy has a quest for me. Thanks again for lending me a hand with getting that photo of Bonary last time, recruit. Everyone in the village loved it. I was hoping I might get you to help on another little task. In fact, would you take a look at this? That's Duskull. I don't have one. Rather eerie, wouldn't you say? That thing was so close, and yet I had no idea it was even there when the photo was being taken. From a shot like this, I can't even say with any certainty whether it's a Pokemon or not. Something else entirely. If you recognize that thing in the photo as some Pokemon that truly exists out in the wild, I'd like to see it. I'd sure love your help on this. Pokemon in the nighttime photo. Yeah, that was a Duskull, but I don't know where to find one. Alright, I believe that is all the tasks out here. It is. There's probably some tasks on the task board as well. And then we can talk to the commander, and I'm thinking... Whoops. Oh.
Get us in trouble.
I bounced a Pokeball off the door. It doesn't look like it's lit up. I'm going to check it anyway. Nothing seems to be relevant. Yeah, Quentin might be right. And by might be, I mean he's always right, so
Quentin's
I don't even know why
always
I question
right. It's canon.
I've never noticed that there's a bow on the back of this.
Oh, on the back of your jacket. I was like, I'm looking at your
Yeah.
hair. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
On the back of my kimono or whatever this
Because
shirt
your
is. It's
hair's
like there's
been
a bow.
blocking it.
That's true. I didn't even think about that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just Eevee chilling.
Hey, Steve, just so you know, there's a door up here.
Oh,
There's a
yeah.
door
I'll
up
show when we get out of this conversation. To the right of where I'm standing right now, there's a door to the top. I literally just found it. And when I showed everybody earlier, both Meg and Quentin were like, "There's a door up there?"
Okay, Steve's nose. Okay, good.
I commend you on your successful research of the Pokemon living in the Crimson Mirelands. Your next orders are to begin to survey the Cobalt Coastlands. Hey, I need to go there. I will let you know in advance that there's no Pokemon nobles in the Cobalt Coastlands. Allow me to
Pokemon
explain.
Noble?
They're the ones that get frenzied that I need to quell.
Oh,
Also,
okay. I didn't know that they're called nobles.
Yeah, Weirdeer was also one, and so was Ursaluna. So it looks like pretty much like one noble gets frenzied per area. We did have a lord at the coastlands until a few years ago. Tragedy took him from us. Now we have reports of people seeing strange shadowy figures on the island the lord used to call his home. We also have received word from both the security corps and the supply corps. It seems some of their members were attacked by a ghost while out gathering materials around Fire Pit Island. These are serious concerns, and moreover, my clan just can't tolerate this desecration of our late lord's seat. Normally, I'd entrust this to our warden in the coastlands, but her situation is complicated. I trust my intentions are clear by now. I hereby order you to investigate these reports. I thought we were going to get in trouble.
I hereby order you not to order me around, bitch.
I fart as I leave. I'll meet you in the Cobalt Coastlands. I do love it here. It's the beautiful area. Oh, and I know it must be bewildering. It's a bewildering situation to be dropped into. I'm sorry, Sham. Think nothing of it. Sham is a talented and hardworking member of the Galaxy team. I'm sure she will sort things out. Indeed, Sham quelled the Lord of the Woods. I've seen both her strength and her kindness firsthand. And then Silene, gonna give us a stern look, but she means well. The next area for you to investigate will be the Cobalt Coastlands. It is farther afield. It is farther afield than the Crimson Mirelands. I don't know what that means. Much farther. Oh, maybe it's farther away.
Yeah, that's exactly
Like
what it
it's
means.
farther out from here. Much farther. And the path is long and trying. With your current rank, you should be capable of braving the Cobalt Coastlands. You know your mission. Investigate Fire Spit Island. Okay. I know we're getting way over when we should be ending, but let's just get out there. So I want to be out there when we quit.
You want to be out
Oh, the pickle
there
goat.
when you quit, or you want to be just
Pickle
out
dude.
in the wild?
I want to be out there just in case there's anything like at the very beginning where somebody's like forced to talk to us before I can run around and do whatever I want.
Gotcha.
Like right now, I'm probably gonna have to fight somebody. If it isn't Arc Sham, Leon, I think that's the guy with the cowboy
Thanks.
hat. It is. Though I suppose it's to be expected I'd run into you at the village. What are you going to study? Where are you going to study Pokemon next? Cobalt Coastlands. The Cobalt Coastlands. Paulina's currently a bit of a Paulina's currently in a bit of a situation over there. She's a warden, and yet she has no noble to see to. There are even some people in the Pearl clan that speak ill of her, though not to her face. That's pretty rude.
Very.
Oh, but do forgive me. Perhaps I shouldn't be airing dirty laundry. A piece of advice, then. A piece of advice then as an apology for wasting your time. Some Pokemon are strongly affected by certain stones, which hold mysterious power. With the right stone, you can even evolve some Pokemon. I already know this stuff. You need to look no further than Cleavor for proof of that. What I'm trying to say is basically this. If you and the Survey Corps want to learn all there is to know about Pokemon in this region, then the stones you find throughout the Hisui region will be very important. There is even a tale of a stone that contains the power of creation, the very same power Almighty Sinnoh used to create the universe. I trust you'll take my advice to heart and not underestimate how important the stones can be. To help grind this fact into you, here, I'll give you some rather handy stones and things I found. 2 grit pebbles. I don't know what these grit powders and pebbles and sands do, but I got a bunch of them.
Can raise the effort level of one of the Pokemon stats.
Yeah, that's like EV training stuff that I have no like experience with. You obtain 3 sacks of grit gravel. And should you want some stones that can help Pokemon evolve, I believe the Ginkgo Guild has them from time to time. The Ginkgo Guild is the guys that Bolo works with, like these guys.
Oh, those guys. Okay.
But also, since the update that they had recently, that free content update, this person, Thule, sells some stuff, but it's all like herbs and stuff. I'm hearing reports of those mass outbreaks out there. Stay safe, kid. Oh yeah, look at it. It's way over here.
It is.
The Lordless Island. Head to the beachside camp? Yes, please. I'm wondering if this is where we get Basculegion as a mount, so we can like ride on water and stuff.
Maybe. Or maybe fly. I
will.
don't know,
Yep.
because you are pretty far away. Flying would get you back.
I would have to imagine that
But this is
surfing is going to
water-based,
come
so-
before flying. Cobalt Coastlands. It looks really cool. Oh, there's that ship over there where that Duskull was in the picture of.
Quinn says, "Fish."
Beesh. Ah, the Cobalt Coastlands. A lovely corner of Hisui. Sea and skies as far as the eye can see. What kinds of Pokemon await us here, I wonder? Water types? Or flying types, perhaps? Ooh, I simply can't wait to study them all. Now that I'm sure now I'm sure you're just as excited as I am to research this area's Pokemon. Let's not forget that that you've a mission to accomplish. Ugh. So any questions before you get started? About that warden. Wardens, in fact. Here, the Cobalt Coastland, you'll find Polina of the Pearl Clan and Iskin of the Diamond Clan. Perhaps they'll be of some help to you as you dig into those curious occurrences. Let's just see what Irida has to say. Yeah, this would have forced me into a conversation.
Yep. Ooh.
Her shoes look like Pokeballs.
Always a good sign when they start playing a flute.
We're not near water, so I don't think Basculegion will appear. I do love the flute. It feels as if its tones carry to the very ends of space. But I am here, and so are you. So I'm going to focus everything I have on battling you. Okay. About ready to kick your ass.
Sure.
Very good. You've seen the vast space beyond the rift. Here I come. About to beat your ass.
Oh, cute. Big.
Wait, I gotta fight 2? She gets to have 2?
Oh, please.
That's some bullshit.
I think you're okay. I don't think you're okay.
I'm not. I have all these low-level Pokemon that I was intending to train.
I don't know if that Eevee. She fucked up your rock. I don't know if that Eevee's part of her or just an Eevee because it doesn't have a level over her. Oh no, it does. She's on the right side as fighting levels,
does.
so
I
yeah,
have
it
to hit
definitely
ZL
is.
in targeting. I feel like it's level 15, but I'm gonna focus on that Glaceon because it's level 30. It's not too bad. Yeah, definitely not bad. 60, 23, 65. Eevee's looking around. Oh, cool Eevee.
You could just be chilling. There you go.
She did fuck up my rock, dude.
Mm-hmm. So close. Okay.
I got tricked into getting to a fight I didn't know I was about to get into, and I had a type disadvantage off the bat.
Yeah, but they leveled up because you beat them.
Except for my rock that died.
Well, can't help everything.
Now I feel better. The world is vast, and I'm small within it. Thank you. Allow me to heal your Pokemon. All right, with you, I think. All right, with you, I think with you I can be frank. Hello, I'm Frank. I can't afford to look weak in front of the Diamond Clan's leader or your commander, but in truth, I sometimes wonder how I've ended up with the burdens I bear.
Oh God.
You see, I have a warden in the coastlands, a lovely woman named Paulina. But she tends no lord or lady, and she will not raise a successor to fill the late lord's empty seat either. Some people have started to question her worthiness to be a warden at all. But Lena, that is to say Paulina, she's very dear to me, no matter what anyone might say. We were both in the running to become leader of the Pearl Clan, so we strove to surpass one another. But she taught me a great deal too. Having said all this, I have a favor to ask of you. Please help her raise the Pokemon she looks after into a true heir to his father, the late Lord. With your help, with the help of your strength, I think our late Lord's heir could grow to be a worthy successor. If he succeeds, it should silence Lena's naysayers. I don't know of anyone I'd trust more to help with this than the person who helped the Pearl clan by quelling Cleavor's frenzy. You'll be able to find Lena up at the Heartland, the headland. Head down this hill and turn left. You should see a slope leading up to the ridge. All right, this seems like a good place to stop.
And as long as you
'Cause
don't
I
go all
feel
the way
like
over there, then you will be
Yeah.
good.
I'm pretty sure I probably can go over there too, as long as I don't talk to her. Oh, dude, this place is huge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably not going to come into this area at all. I'm probably going to focus on the other two areas, and because like I've barely touched the Crimson Mirelands, and the Obsidian Fields I'm like almost done with. So I'll probably just focus on those areas.
Okay.
And I also feel like we got a quest or two. Cherim, didn't do that. Didn't gather any wisps. I found a few, but not a lot. Find a Pokemon with 3 leaves. I gotta find an Oddish. I gotta update Rosalia. Oh yeah, I need to find this person in the Crimson Mirelands. We can do that next week.
Oh
I
yeah.
gotta find this.
There are 2 people we have to find there.
This. Yeah, one of them was Erezu, which we
Oh,
found.
we found.
And then there's this other person, Wendy, I think her name is. Wanda. And then I got all these other things. But yeah, I will work on this stuff and a lot of Pokedex stuff off stream. But I think for today that'll be it. If you like what you see, the follow is free. Go make sure you check us out on Twitter. You can see daily and weekly updates about what we're playing that day/week. We also have 2 YouTube channels, one for our old edited videos and another one for our VODs that I am working on and getting updated and such. You can also go check out our Discord where you can go hang out with some cool people and talk about this game and Meg's big Gengar and Meg's little tiny Gengar. I really like that picture of the 2 Gengars looking at each other.
Yeah, that's pretty cute.
If you need links to any of that stuff, go to our website, carpetboredom.com. While you're there, go check out the store where we sell the softest shirt we've ever sold. And we will be back tomorrow. Clayton and Shelby will be playing Yakuza Kiwami.
Yeah.
Hopefully my space internet will have been fully calibrated and it won't have the hiccups that we had tonight.
Yeah.
And that's it. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.